Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video with His Heart for Us. As I've mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to post a few videos today. I'm recording some today of the words that God has been speaking to me about in this past 2 weeks, and I'm just going to let him direct me with every video. I haven't really planned much, but I'm just, as he leads me on the words that he's spoken to me about, I'm just going to record some videos and put it out. So if you watch this video, don't forget to go and look at the other videos that I'm going to be uploading today. Because it's all going to be for your encouragement, and some word, like one of the videos I'm going to also record today is word that he's given me for 2023. And so just welcome back, and I'm going to talk about God's timeline quickly. So last night, so God gives us promises and things, and like we always think, when God speaks to us about something and He tells us, He gives us a promise. Sometimes we think, it's going to happen like really soon, and then sometimes we wait years for it to come into full manifestation. And that can sometimes be very hard. God has given me promises 3 years ago. Yes, He's given me promises many years ago that I'm still working on, and I haven't seen the full manifestation of it. But then He's given me promises started giving me quite a few promises 3 years ago. And when He gave me those promises, I did not know I was 3 years later down the line, I still wouldn't, have seen the full manifestation, although He's been speaking to me this entire 3 years about these promises, giving me confirmations, and just, Him, encouraging me and giving me hope to hold fast to the faith, and to the things He's spoken to me about. One of the things that He said to me 3 years ago, I was still living in Scarborough, and I think I was actually walking back from the beach when He spoke to me about His timeline. And He said to me, because 3 years ago, I really realized that, you can't you can't follow God and go like, I want Him just in this part of my life, but not in that part. When you start talking of God, you need to give Him your everything. He needs to be a part of every part of your life, not just your ministry or, going to church or your family. He wants to be part of everything, your career and all those things. I have spoken in other videos a little bit about, giving up your will for His will. So I'm not going to talk about that right now. So 3 years ago, He actually said to me, I have to now get rid of my calendar. I have to now, because I have given up my will to make space for His will to take place in my life, I have to now also get rid of my timeline and my calendar. And so every year I would buy a diary as well. And I'm not talking about the diary where I write the things down that God speaks to me about it. That obviously is very important. I still have that. I still do that. But the diary of your planning for the days ahead, the week ahead. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And God actually said to me, get rid of that. This following years, you're not buying a diary. Yes, of course, if you have a dentist appointment or whatever, then you're going to put it on your phone or write it down somewhere. But don't make plans. Let me lead you on what you have to do, where you have to go, what's the next steps. And so I did that. I said to God, okay, your timeline, not my timeline, and your calendar, your weekly planner, not mine. And it's been an adventure. And when you do that, God is amazing, and He can really surprise you in absolutely amazing ways. Sometimes He just takes you somewhere and He just surprises you with things that you didn't expect at all. But anyway, so last night, because I've been thinking of, asking God, I'm not, I've been waiting so long, working so long on these things He's spoken to me about, and when am I going to see the promises He's spoken to me about, especially the ones He's spoken to me about 3 years ago. And last night He just reminded me, remember when I told you about getting rid of your calendar and your timeline? So you're still on my timeline. And He said to me, He who promised is faithful, and He will bring into manifestation that which He has promised me, but on His timing, in His perfect timing. And so right now, I just quickly, before I start this video, it's like ask the Lord to lead me to scripture. And one of the scriptures He led me to is Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, but you can go read Ecclesiastes 3 from verse 1 to 8, but I'm just going to read to you verse 1. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. So I want to encourage you with this word that when you have said to God, okay, your will, Lord, and not my will, and your timeline, not my timeline, know that He is in control, and He will make sure that everything works out perfect and falls into His perfect timeline for your life. The other scripture He gave me now, led me to, is Hebrews 10 verse, I think it's 24. Let us hold fast the confession of our hope without wavering, for He who promised is faithful. Let me just think, there was, that is all, So I just want to encourage you, if you feel like time is running out and, you haven't seen the promises, the manifestation of the promises that God has given you, just know that He is faithful. He will, in His perfect timeline, He will make it happen. He will come through on His promises. So all we have to do is, we have to learn to be patient, trust Him, know that He is faithful, know that His timing is so much more perfect than we could ever even try to think or imagine how perfect His timing is. And we're not running out of time when it comes to His promises for us. He will fulfill it. And just trust Him. Just every day do what He asks you to do. Just keep on going. Don't give up. And just know that, the God of He's the creator of the heavens and the earth. He created everything. And His timeline, He's got things planned out already, and things will happen in His perfect timeline, in His perfect timing for your life. And that is all. Thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.